Mazel tov. I'm feeling the luck in the room tonight. In fact, we're going to do a little experiment tonight involving luck, involving some of you. And, oh, wait a minute. I brought something special just for the occasion. I bet you haven't seen one of these in a while. Nikki made me this bag. A rabbit's foot. Yeah, yeah. How cool is that? A rabbit's foot. When's the last time you saw one of these? In fact, I ordered it especially for you guys a couple weeks ago on eBay, of course. And last night I started getting worried because it hadn't arrived yet. So I went out this morning and I zigzagged all over Los Angeles looking for a rabbit's foot. Try it sometime. There's a shop up on Sunset Strip I could tell you about later if you're interested. So I went ahead and I was lucky. I got the rabbit's foot. And I stopped home on my way over here to the theater and I checked my mailbox and guess what? Ta-da! So here's the million-dollar question. Does this make me twice as lucky or half as lucky? You be the judge. So here's the deal. Obviously, somewhere in the world there's a rabbit missing a couple of pieces. And I think that somewhere is China, judging from what it says here. So here's the deal with the rabbit's foot. I don't know how many of you actually knew this, but for a rabbit's foot to be lucky, certain conditions have to be met. And the first one is that it has to be the left hind foot of the rabbit. Now I know what you're thinking, what a waste. But there are other conditions that are even stranger. The rabbit has to be shot by a silver bullet by a cross-eyed man in a cemetery on a rainy Friday the 13th under a full moon. Oh, there's one more thing, but you may want to cover your ears because this one's actually a little crazy. The foot has to be removed while the rabbit is still alive. I know, it's horrible. Don't behead the messenger. And if you do, don't put me on a keychain. So, and I don't make this stuff up, honest. Wikipedia does. But where the keychain part comes from, I honestly have no idea. And in fact, for all you PETA folks out there, do you think this is really a rabbit's foot? I don't think so. Maybe a chipmunk's penis, but oh, can I say chipmunk? Anyway, Mazel tov. I found your keys. They were in a muddy graveyard. I know, it's always the last place you think to look, isn't it? So that's the story with the rabbit's foot. Now, Mazel tov, I'm sure we've all heard that expression. The Black Eyed Peas had it in their last song. Did you know that? Lift the cup, Mazel tov. You could look it up. Technically, it means good luck in Yiddish or Hebrew. Mazel tov means good luck. But in actuality, we use it when we really mean congratulations. So in other words, if your friend is going into surgery, going to the hospital for surgery, you wouldn't say Mazel tov. When they're coming out of surgery, Mazel tov. You see the difference? Going into surgery, not Mazel tov. Coming out, Mazel tov. That same principle basically applied to my marriage, as you may have discerned. So, but thanks for catching up back there. I need to get 2, 3, 4. But there's a Hebrew phrase that means more about luck than Mazel tov does. And that's what I wanted to share with you tonight. And I know you weren't expecting me to go all Talmudic on your ass here, but I think you'll enjoy this. It's about King Solomon, wise old King Solomon. And the story goes that he offered a huge reward for anyone who could bring him something that would make a happy man weep and a sad man smile. And a jeweler claimed that reward by making a ring which was inscribed with the magical, immortal, unforgettable words, Yeah. Gamze ya'avor. Gamze ya'avor. This too shall pass. How beautiful is that? This too shall pass. Now, we use that expression many times, but we use it when we're at the depths of our despair and our darkest hour. When the thunder clouds have gathered and we're trying to make sense of tragedy and loss, this too shall pass. Right? How often have we said that? Someday we'll look back and laugh. But the other half of the equation is the one we often forget about, which is that our greatest moments of triumph and glory are the ones that we should also hang on to and cherish, because those too are ephemeral and fleeting and will be gone in a nanosecond. This too shall pass, and we need to be reminded of that all the time. We've seen the ad campaign for It Gets Better, and it does. It does. It will. This too shall pass. But in the words of the great Jewish sages, it could get a lot worse too. And it usually will. How's my accent? Okay. I'm not studying to be a rabbi, okay? Give me a break. So, Gamze Ya'avor. Gamze Ya'avor, this too shall pass. Now, it turns out that my daughter, who we were talking about earlier, wanted, for her bat mitzvah, she actually asked for a ring on which that was inscribed, Gamze Ya'avor. And happily, I gave it to her. It turned out that she was allergic to silver. So she wore the ring exactly one time and developed a horrible skin rash. So talk about a self-fulfilling prophecy. So anyway, I gave her a rabbit's foot, and it was all fine. All right, who wants to try a little experiment in luck? Let me explain. At Stanford University, maybe you've read about this, they've been studying the nature of luck, and as we all know, when we think about lucky people, you know, when you look under the hood, they also happen to be smart and talented and skillful and driven and ambitious. But some people, let's face it, they have an extra sense of intuition, I don't know if you want to call it ESP, you know, a gut feeling. And we all know that's no secret. But what the Stanford study found was that collectively, our collective intuition is actually superior to our individual. So if we work as a group, if we work collectively, the results are actually much better. And if you think about that, I mean, what an awesome thought that is. So I thought we would replicate that actual experiment here tonight. What do you say? What do you say? Yeah. Should we give it a shot? Yeah, you got no place else to be right now, right? Seders are over, Easter's not here yet. We're in the, you know, kind of the hump. We could do an experiment. So it uses just an ordinary deck of cards, just like they did at the, Did anybody see the cards? Lying here, no? Nikki? No, okay. Well, it's okay. We'll use our imagination. We'll improvise. Augmented reality. We'll pretend that we have a deck of cards. How's that? And no, sir, it's not a trick deck, okay? Don't be so cynical. It's just a regular old deck, okay? So, let's see. Who haven't we heard from tonight? Do you mind if I start over here with you?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead. Hold your hands out. Get ready. Here it comes. Nicely done. Hey, did you see that? Dodgers away. Nicely done. Okay, so if you don't mind, tell us your name.
Nancy.
Nancy, thank you, Nancy. Go ahead and give them a nice shuffle. Mix them up really good. If you take them out of the box, it'll be easier. It's okay. It's her first time. Go easy on her. Cut her some slack. Ooh, riffle shuffle. Oh, out of Vegas. I love that. Nicely mixed?
Yeah.
Okay, please pass it to your neighbor. Thank you. Well done. Hi. And you are?
Jan.
Jan. Hi, Jan. I'm Jerry.
Hello.
So, Jan, do me a favor. Go ahead and go and spread them out and take a look at them.
Mm-hmm.
Carefully. Don't. Did you drop one? Oh, no.
No, I'm good.
Okay. You're good. And did she do a good job mixing them up?
Wonderful.
Okay. These guys are nuttier than I am. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to collectively select a card using just our intuition. So we'll start with you, Jan, yes? Mm-hmm. And half the cards are red and half the cards are black, as we know. So should we use a red card or a black card?
Red.
Red. Okay, you said that with such confidence. You must have that really strong gut instinct. Is that, yeah? Yeah, she's nodding, yeah. Oh, yeah. She knows her mind. So we're going with red. Go ahead, if you'll be so kind as to pass it to your neighbor, whose name is?
Karen.
Hi, Karen. How are you?
Good.
Karen, help us out here. We have a red card, which means it's either a heart or a diamond. Tell us now. Is it a heart or a diamond?
It's a heart.
It's a heart. Okay, very good. Well done. Please pass it across the aisle. Okay. You get to play too. Yeah. Look how excited you are. This is great. Okay. So now we have a diamond.
Heart.
We have a heart?
Oh,
you caught me trying to cheat. Okay, so it's a shuffled red heart. Thank you for straightening me out. And I'm almost sugar here. And is it an odd or an even card? Is it a 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 queen, or is it an ace, 3, 5, 7, 9, blah, blah, blah? It's an even card. Very good. Nicely done. Go ahead and please pass it to your neighbor there, whose name is?
Matthew.
Hello, Matthew. So we have a heart. It's an even heart. Now, is it a high or a low? So a low would be a 2, 4, 6, and a high would be an 8, 10 queen.
High.
It's high. Okay. It's all down to you, my friend, if you don't mind passing it across. And your name is?
Micah.
Micah. Hi, Micah. So we've established, help me out now, it's a heart, it's an 8, 10, or queen, because queen is technically 12. Everyone understands that. Okay. Big drum roll now. Which one of those cards is the one we're going to use tonight? The 8, 10, or queen of hearts?
8.
The 8 of hearts, he says. Okay. There we have it. A collectively decided card. So if you would be so kind as to do the following. Now this is a little bit difficult. Go ahead and spread it out and as quickly as you can find the 8 of hearts. Is it there? Good. Go ahead and pull it out and turn it upside down and insert it back in the deck anywhere you want. Very good. So now we have 51 cards facing heaven and 1 card facing the floor. Okay? And if you would be so kind as to simply take the cards, put them back in the box, because that helps enormously. Okay? And go ahead and toss it up here, and I'll... That's okay. I got it. Here, Kobe. One more shot. There we go. You can do it. You can do it. I know it's hard. Over here. I'll be guarded. He did it. And what card did we say it was? The 8 of hearts is the consensus that that's what we're looking for here. And you turn that 1 card upside down. Well, let's see how this worked out. Take a look and see if there's 1 upside down card in all this. Help me out here if you see it.
There it is.
Where? Oh, right here.
Right there.
Okay. Now, you have to admit, that would be pretty amazing if this 1 card were the 8 of hearts. It'd be a miracle. If it were even a red card, that would be pretty good. What's the matter? You don't like a little suspense here?
No.
All right, listen. I got 3 things to say before I leave. The first one is Mazel Tov. Yeah, give yourselves a hand. Give yourselves a hand. Yeah, Stanford. Go Stanford. The second thing is, after the show, I'll be in the lobby. Anybody wants to play poker, I've got the cards. You bring the cash. And the third thing is to savor this moment now. When you go to sleep tonight, when you wake up tomorrow, when you tell your friends about it this weekend, which you will, because Gamza Yavor, this too shall pass.